Hello, ladies and gents. It's me, Nikki from Call Me Ruby, and I pray you are having a very blessed day. You guys, I had the most beautiful experience yesterday, and I gotta share it. So listen, I was sitting outside praying, worshiping, and just spending time with the Lord. And as I was doing so, I heard in my spirit, "Ask for what you want, my daughter." The atmosphere is charged, and it is already done. I even feel his presence as I'm sharing this, you guys. It was amazing. And so, me being me, I began to try to put my desires in order of what I feel is most important to God, just doing the most. When in actuality, when you're aligned with God, your desires are indeed desires that He put within you. So I was just, like I said, doing the most. In my mind, the first thing I thought, if I'm being honest, is my spouse. And although I haven't been as focused on that here lately, it popped in my mind when God said, "Ask for what you want." It's already done. And as I fixed my mouth to say something that wasn't what first came to mind, something on the right side of me catches my eye. So I look to my right, and it was two beautiful white butterflies, you guys. And oftentimes when I'm praying out here, I kid you not, it will be a white butterfly that always seems to appear when I'm praying. But this time, I saw two beautiful butterflies, and they were doing what looked like a dance. Now that I think about it after the fact, I'm wondering if it was like a mating dance or whatnot. But whatever it was beautiful. My first thought was, this has to do with marriage. And the beautiful thing about this is that when God asked me to voice my desires, He knew what my first thought was. He knew before He even asked me. It touched me because it's like God was wanting me to know that He knew my deepest desires. It mattered to Him, and He wanted to bless me with that which I desired. Doesn't it just make y'all have an ugly face when you think about how God sees you, how seen you are by the Father, how He delights in blessing you with the things that your heart seeks? So when I saw those two butterflies and God dropped in my spirit, this has to do with your spouse. I am bringing this thing about as I have been speaking. And just out of curiosity, I did a Google search of two white butterflies. And be careful with the Google searches. I don't always do that, but sometimes I just like to see. And of course, this is what I saw. If God has been saying it is your time, He is about to cause that thing to happen. Your paths are about to cross. That divine encounter, that divine connection is upon you. I've been hearing, get ready, get ready, get ready. I'm like, God, how do I get ready? But anywho, back to the white butterflies. So yes, God was like, yes, those two white butterflies do indeed symbolize what I am about to do. And this is the cool part, you guys. I'm trying to struggle to get my phone together before the butterflies fly off. And of course, I missed it. But as I'm taking notes down about this occurrence, one of them fly back, and I'll insert the video of that. And I don't think about it then. It's not till I get in the house that it registers to become one. God is wanting you to know He's about to connect you with your kingdom spouse. He's about to connect you with your future husband, your future wife. So be ready. Stay in the right posture. Stay in the divine will and purpose of God. If this is indeed something God's been speaking to you, take the time to let Him speak into the situation more. There's much that God wants to say to you. God wants to reveal to you secret things about this person. God wants to prepare you. Sit before Him and ask Him what you must do to be ready. I'm just a vessel He's using to encourage you to get before Him and to ask Him about what He's about to do. He would much rather you sit at His feet so He can reveal it to you in a way that's unique to you, and He just wants to spend time with you. Okay, back to the story. Y'all know I'll be all over the place. So I get in the house, I go on YouTube, and what do I see? Y'all, the very first thing that I see, I kid you not, it said, "You're about to be married any time now. The two shall become one." And it was the very first thing that I saw at the very top of the screen when I logged on, and it had been posted an hour before I saw it. Y'all, I can't make this stuff up, but that is so like God. Anytime he speaks something to me, he always confirms it in 2 or 3 ways, and they were just coming back to back to back. So I kind of just laughed to myself, and I just say, wow, God. I'm not even gonna lie, I had my little moment, and I just documented because I document everything. This is way more about just having somebody to take cute Instagram pictures with, someone to be booed up with, cuddling weather coming up. Y'all, this is about a divine connection in which he desires to do much between the two of you. And that's why you gotta be ready. You gotta be ready because your spouse is gonna identify you because you're in position. You are postured. You are ready to receive the gift of him or the gift of her. God wants to ensure you're ready to shoot that shot or you're ready to receive that which is coming your way. Let's get some scriptural reference here. I like to take it back to the word. And Matthew 19:4 says, and he answered and said unto them, have you not read that he which made them at the beginning made them male and female, and said, for this cause shall a man leave father and mother, and shall cleave to his wife, and the two shall be one flesh. Wherefore there are no more two, but one flesh. What God hath joined together, let not man put asunder. When two become one in God, you are united spiritually, emotionally, and physically. God no longer sees you as two people, but as a unit, as a couple, as a powerhouse, as a team. Something beautiful that he put together for his glory. Okay, so as I'm talking, you guys, a white cat literally walks across the street. I would love to show you, but it's right in front of the neighbor's home, and I don't want to do that. Pure white cat. Y'all get it? God's got something to say. Listen, he is about to do this because it is important to him. He has need of these godly relationships. He is wanting to do so much through us. Stand firm in what God said about you and your future spouse. Pray for them consistently, fervently, every day, and be and stay ready. And normally I'm not one to really talk a whole lot about my personal life or whatever, even though nothing's really happened yet. But I want to encourage you to wait on what God has for you. Don't settle. Don't settle. You're worth more than that. You've been through too much. God has done too much in you. Your value has went up. One of my infamous sayings is, save those jewels for your king or queen. Don't give away your time, your energy, your heart, nothing. Don't give away nothing. Save it for the one God has for you. It will be well worth the wait, you guys. I'm so excited. Like, I've been single 7 years. 7 years. And I can't wait to come on here, you guys, and share the full story. And the wind's blowing out here, you guys. That always happens when God's confirming something to me. Is that the wind gets really cold, the breeze gets really cold, and that is just God's way of confirming that he is behind what I'm saying. So I cannot wait to testify to what God has done so it can encourage you. And I can't wait for you to testify because it's right there. We're just going to be testifying together and celebrating together because God is about to show out. He's about to bring these connections together because he has need of them. He has need of these relationships that are going to show forth his glory. It's going to show the world how relationships are done his way. So I love you guys. Be blessed. The two shall become one.